So this is a late night live stream. I just got off work and I need to transmute my energy. I'm gonna just put it at that. All right. Lexi, you got my fiance in the building. What's the other
Hey
people?
guys. Hey guys. How are you guys? Happy Thursday or Junior Friday.
Junior Friday. All right. Now, this live stream tonight, we're gonna talk about these jobs, bruh. These jobs can be very, very, very mentally frustrating. Um, on the spiritual level, I feel like these jobs have this ability to try to drain people's energy and time, you know, and it tends to be very, very tiresome when you know that you're working the job, but it's not bringing you what you really want in return, beside the paycheck, right? Beside the paycheck. Now, in no way, shape, or form is like I hope nobody tries to gaslight me and say, "Oh, you're complaining. No, pull yourself up out the bootstraps," because that's what the boomers like to say. But if you end up watching this video, later on in life, maybe you can take some of this information and do something positive with it. You know, uh, anything you want to say, babe?
And it's not that everyone is lazy. Um it's not that people complain about their job because they're lazy, is because it's a reality of things that, these jobs they outwork you. Outwork you physically, mentally, emotionally, um just the whole 9 yards. So it's not like people always say, "Oh, it's because you're lazy." No, it's not because you're lazy. It's because it just takes up a lot of your time on a day-to-day basis.
Time is something you can't get
Eight
back.
hours, 12 hours, sometimes.
You
16
got your mic up,
hours,
babe.
16 hours. So it just takes up a lot of your day.
Definitely. So, um, that being said, it's not knocking anybody that works a job, right? A regular 9 to 5 job or whatever the case may be. Because even trying to be an entrepreneur or trying to do entrepreneurship, that can be tough, right? It's a challenge. You're gonna go through highs and lows. You're gonna go through ups and downs, and a lot of it is on you, right? Now, I look at this YouTube channel as my business, and I tell myself every day that I could put more of my energy and time and effort into this, right? Even while working a 9 to 5 job, but I know that the job is not. Let's just be honest. Let's just call it
It's
what it
not
is.
as long.
It's not what I want to do long term. Number one, and then number two, it's not paying enough for the stress that they put me through. And I'm not the only person that goes through stress, bro, at the job. Now, for the people that can relate, let me know if y'all can relate to you're overworked, you're underpaid, severely underpaid, realizing that they don't care about you, bro. You're just a number. Real talk.
You are just a number. Because, like I said before, something was to happen to you tomorrow, they're going to replace you, easily replace you within a week because there are other workers, right? They need workers. That's why it's so important to like dedicate the time and energy to um your creativity and just do what you love.
Honestly. Now, me and my fiance, we have a lot of talks, about making sure we're using that creative energy the right way. And also, too, shout out to everybody that's here right now, too. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you to everybody that's been supporting the channel, too. Not to get off topic, but we have a lot of talks about making sure that we're using our creative energy the right way, and of course, me retaining my essence and having that internal fire that's needed in life. I think of different ways on how to transmute the energy into my goals and bring things to life. And like I said, use more of the energy to work on this YouTube channel and grow on this platform, because there's so many opportunities on on YouTube, and with you guys helping me grow the platform, grow the channel, we got a lot of new supporters, and we got a lot of returning supporters. I just feel like the time and effort and energy that I put into another company, and I'm making $15 an hour, 75 cents. because it's $20.73 pre-tax, but after tax it is $15.75, bro. It is like it's very demoralizing, bro. Very demoralizing. If y'all want to, y'all could double tap the screen, and that's gonna automatically like the stream. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna automatically like the stream. So, but yeah, yeah, we definitely just getting started, like she said. But yeah, I definitely just be thinking of different ways on how to overcome this 9 to 5 system, because it's not made for people to progress. And I know we need
To
nine to
live
five
off.
workers. Yeah, and to live off of. I know, I get it. Like we need 9 to 5 workers. You're a lawyer, you're a doctor, you're EMT, fireman, policeman, etc., whatever. But there's a lot of jobs that don't pay enough money, bro. And I feel like a robot doing the same thing every day, repetitive task. That's nasty. You farted. That's nasty, but you're human. Doing the same repetitive task every day. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I try my best to maintain my sanity. I know that life has a lot more to offer, you know, but I just feel like jobs are like I ain't gonna front to y'all, bro. Jobs are like concentration camps. I don't care. I don't care. Anything you want to add to that, babe?
I mean, they are like concentration camps because, like, on the daily, you're doing the same routine. Um, w- you may have some jobs that are challenging you on a everyday basis, right? But then there are some jobs that everything is just so repetitive. Life nowadays just seems so repetitive. Like I remember when I was a kid, I imagine like what would life be when I was a grown up, and and this ain't it. This ain't it. Like, um, everybody is just, it's just very repetitive. Everyone is just so desensitized when it comes to like the things that are going on in this planet right now because there's just so many things happening right now. And everybody's just on their phones, not, talking about it, not making like too much actions about it. Like, of course, somebody may post a video, right? You see a lot of people agreeing, you see a lot of people commenting, but nobody's really taking action. They think that by commenting and like liking the video, they're doing enough. And
But I also feel like too people are like I don't know. Like people need to realize their power. Like the power is in the people. Like for example, if everybody just stopped working for 1 week, that'll change the whole entire world, right? But so many humans on this planet, right? A lot of us tend to tie our identity to the job, or we are afraid to miss a day, or we feel as if like the company is gonna stop running if I'm not there. It's not gonna stop running, bro. It's okay.
let's keep going. Like my mom, who is a boomer, she's a boomer. She said like what people need to start doing is just stop going to work. Stop going to work. Stop um practicing these holidays. Like stop celebrating these holidays because technically they don't care about you and that's what they're showing you, right? And it's like these are made up holidays. I hate to say it. I hate to say it because Terrence always says this, but they are made up holidays, right? I mean, if you really want to get into it, like let's talk about the history of Thanksgiving. It's a crazy story, right? So why are we even celebrating that?
Yep. And Christmas, everybody wants to spend money that they may not be like they may not have, right? Black Friday, like a lot of these.
Black Friday was a crazy holiday too. Like the beginning. Sorry to cut
You
you off,
good,
but
yeah.
like the beginning of Black Friday was started off crazy.
And a lot of these holidays are meant to get you to spend money that you really do need. Like we, I don't know, I don't know. We try to keep these holidays going when in reality we don't have to. Same way you keep the job system going, you don't have to. Like I I I came to like you know how you reach a breaking point, you know, like because a lot of these jobs are dead end jobs, right? They're not gonna make you rich. They're not gonna make you wealthy. You're trading time for money but it's not gonna help you get wealthy, bro. It's just they're gonna pay you a little bit of money, and you're gonna get this paycheck, and you're gonna take care of your bills, and you're not gonna have much left over. You know, um, to answer your question, Christmas in some way, shape, or form, bro. Like as you get older, it's no longer about you. Like it's not for adults. It's more so for the kids. But even with Christmas, like parents lie and say Santa Claus is coming to bring you presents, but in reality, your parents are buying the presents. Like we gotta stop lying. We just gotta speak the truth.
Like we get the Christmas is the time of the year in which like you may get a present, right? Um, I'm not
Say
gonna
it.
say no.
Say it. Say it.
No,
Say it.
because I'm gonna contradict myself, right? So like Christmas is a holiday in which people get together, families get together to give each other's present, right? And then that's it. For the whole year you go through holidays without spending that quality time with your family a whole year unless there's a birthday or like, family cookouts or
Make sure they
um
can hear you, babe.
my mic is right here.
Alright. No, they can hear
Family cookouts, if you have a loss in the family, right? And then Thanksgiving and then Christmas. So these holidays are meant to, yes, bring families together, but also make you spend money. Um, she says Santa is not real.
you. No.
He's not. I mean, okay. So don't
No,
get me
don't lie.
wrong.
He
No,
ain't
no, 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 no,
real.
no, no.
Don't lie to
Okay,
people. He ain't
listen,
real.
listen, listen. Okay, so I do believe that there was a saint that was giving gifts, right? And now when I say gifts, I mean like fruits, vegetables, food, anything food related. I think that that person was like giving out. I think that like that's the like the upbringing that I was taught with is not more about like, oh, getting toys and getting a new bike and getting new dolls. It was getting a new car. It wasn't like that. It was like, you know, there was this man who had a lot of things that he had and he had to give out to the people that need it, the needy, you know?
Everybody got their own beliefs.
Dang, who looks like he don't pay his child support?
Bro, I don't
That's
even have a kid,
crazy.
bro. I don't even have a kid. Weird. I got a dog. That's it. What's good?
um
What's good, Luke?
And then somebody said, "Can you explain uh, why, when you're on a good journey, the hate is so strong? Because they don't like to see you winning. They don't like to see you winning."
People, bro, in this world, bro, no you do better than them. It is weird because everybody got their own journey. Everybody on their own path. Um, your success or whatever you have going on for yourself doesn't take away from another person. We just live on a low vibration planet, bro. Where like people think that you're like
On
you
competition.
you're about to say like only competition. So when it comes down to dealing with like hate or people, I guess like not respecting your journey or like trying to send you bad vibes, bro. Use it as fuel. Use it as fuel. Like there's plenty of people that doubted me in my past. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front. And I constantly use it as fuel. You know, but you cannot dwell on pain is from people that don't know you. Real talk. But if you do gain support from people that know you, appreciate that.
Yeah,
Definitely
strangers
appreciate
are
that.
your biggest supporters because they don't know you. Like it's weird because it's like the people that do know you. Okay, so
Say it. Say it.
from personal experience, right? When I upload a video or a picture, a lot of the people that I know, family included, right, will not like it. Like, but the people that I have met a few times or even strangers will like it and they will like comment, but not a lot of people. Um
Oh, my bad. I'm gonna start saying it. I'm gonna start saying it again, bro. I got you. I got you. I got to let her finish what she's saying. No, my fault.
My bad, that was funny. Um what was I saying?
You talking about people like strangers
Oh
liking the
yeah,
pictures and
strangers will support me all the way. Family members that or like people that I went to high school with or whatever the case may be, like they would just keep scrolling. And it's just like, oh, it's whatever. I don't care. I mean, strangers are your biggest supporters.
I appreciate all of y'all, bro. Cause like I don't know. I just got this passion for YouTube and creating videos and bringing. Every day I tell myself I know that I can make it on here, bro. You know, like I know I could because people are afraid. They're afraid to post. They're afraid to stay consistent in something. They're afraid of what other people are going to say or think about them or whatever. But you don't have to be afraid, bro. We live in the internet age. That's just what we live in. We live in the internet age. Everybody's on their phone, bro. If you go outside or if you wherever you are in public, just look. Everybody's on their phone. They're either on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, X, YouTube. That's it, right?
You said Facebook, yeah.
Yeah. So they on either other social media apps, right? And like you just have to take full advantage of the fact that you can grow an organic audience that is gonna rock out with you. And as long as you are staying consistent, that's the name of the game. You know what I'm saying? I got you, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Uh, 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 uh. Hold on. Now I needed to do this live stream, bro, because
And then
yeah.
you had Luke.
My boy Luke. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody that's here right now. Um, let us know if y'all can hear us. Flood us with some good comments. Make sure you double tap the screen and like the stream.
You
You
said,
feel me? My boy
"Aw."
said he said, "Hey, babe." He ain't saying "on." It's
Oh,
"Hey."
oh, my bad.
Yo.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Um. All right. As long as y'all can hear us. Bro said that he had a bad relapse with weed and PMO. Uh,
Lay off the weed. Lay off the weed.
See, now she trying to sing you a song, bruh. I would say get back up. You feel me? Get back up. Um, don't dwell on things that you can't change, you know, but don't get stuck in the cycle. Like that be people's biggest crutch is getting stuck in the cycle. You get stuck in the repetitive cycle of watching the PMO videos. You go from one video to 5 videos to 10 videos. Now you don't wasted so much time, the hours you can't get back. Now your brain is you got brain fog, you know. Um, but yeah, it's just I don't know. Some of these jobs could be very, very, very like overwhelming. The rat race is very cringe. It does become, like I said, like it does become very annoying. Yo, we back, bro. My bad. I had to change Wi-Fi. It does become very annoying at times, and I just, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I wouldn't recommend that anybody just jump off the porch and quit their job if you don't have investments, right? If you don't have assets, if you don't have like anything working for you, or if you don't have something to fall back on, you know what I'm saying? So, like me, I push myself in the asset column so that I can leave the rat race because I want to, build my own business. Um, be an entrepreneur. I know it's 10 times harder, but I rather put time and effort and energy into something that's my creation rather than getting somebody else rich and they don't care if I was starving. They don't care if I was hungry. Um, they don't care about me personally, and I'm just a number. Like, like that's a very like demoralizing feeling. Like to live your life and they telling you like you're just a number.
You are just a number.
That's mad demoralizing, bro. Anything you want to add, babe?
I mean, I am dealing with a personal experience right now when it comes to my job. Um and it has taught me that like these jobs definitely replace you no matter what. They don't really care about your well-being because if the job is not getting that done, they don't care about your well-being. So, I am definitely on my journey to on creating content, right? I'm challenging myself because I'm shy, I'm so reserved. So like I just be keeping to myself, right? Um, but
And she
I've
be
been
investing.
pushing through. I
And
do
she be
invest.
investing. She be
I do
investing.
invest and I do save my money. I save my coins. So
I
if
be trying to get
you're
her to invest heavier though. You know what I'm saying? Cause investments bring the money.
yeah, he invests daily. I can't do
She
that.
could do it. She's.
I mean,
We don't
I
use the word can't, babe.
you know what? You're right. Throw away the key. I'm throwing away the key. You good.
We don't use the word can't over here. But
I
continue, babe.
can
I'm sorry.
invest more heavily, like he said. I guess I have chosen, not chosen not to. I don't want to say I have chosen not to. I have chosen not to because I take care of things on a daily.
We both do. Listen, chat. We both take care of things on the daily, alright? I just be trying to tell her to invest daily because number one, we gotta outpace inflation, right? Number two, every day that you don't invest is a missed opportunity. It's called opportunity cost, right? Now she be telling me to save money because sometimes I be pulling from my investments and it gets me mad, right? Like if I got something very important to take care of, I'll pull from my investments. And then I'll be telling myself, and then she be telling me, this is why I be telling you to save your money because you want to have to pull from your investments, which makes sense, you know? That- That's why she saves money. You feel me? But me, I'm just a risk taker. Like, listen, God got me. I done made it this far. God got me, you know? But,
But he
but,
does become really
nah, I do be
frustrated
mad. I do be mad.
when he has to go into his assets,
I do be
which is
mad.
why I be trying to avoid. Well, I try to tell him to avoid those frustrations. You need to have a little bit of savings.
I'm working on it though.
But you know,
Nah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, chat. I'm working on it.
um, what else?
How y'all feel about investing though? For those that's here in the stream, how y'all feel about investing? Do y'all invest? If not, what do you feel like is holding you back the most? And do y'all believe in job security, bruh? We can talk about that. Babe, do you believe in job security?
We just went over that. There's no job security. Basically, there's no job security.
All right. So as long as you understand that. But yeah, do y'all believe in job security? And oh, oh, we can talk about this. So what's your intake on how all right.
The video froze.
It's still
I mean, are
it's
you
the connection.
back? Because it's not frozen on our end.
Wait, can y'all still see us? For those that's here, can y'all still see us?
Give it like a minute.
Cause we got
Drop
people in the stream,
drop an emoji if you can still see us.
but hopefully it's still going. Cause it looked kind of blurry. Red showing me blurry. It's the Wi-Fi. All right, all right, bad. Is it clear though? Let me know if it's clear. For those that's watching the stream right now, let me know if the stream is clear. All right, cause I don't want it to be blurry. Um, but yeah, I was gonna ask you this. So, what is your intake on the GOV shutdown? Like, what do you feel like people should have learned from it, in your opinion?
You're asking me or you're asking the people?
I'm asking you, babe.
Um, the government being shut down was definitely a distraction. Definitely a method to show. It's weird. Okay, I'm gonna go on a little tangent, right? So I think it's weird how the government shut down and people just kept going about their daily lives Yes, I get it. People need to get paid because they got bills to pay, they got mouths to feed, they got things that they need to take care of, right? But the government being shut down was definitely a distraction, and it showed that we could get distracted easily and still go about our days and not change anything at all about what's going on in this world, right?
So what do you feel like distracted people from?
Distracted people from like real life things, like, right, we deal with homelessness on a daily basis, right? The only thing that I heard people make a big deal about, which I get, I'm not saying I don't get that, is the benefits, right? When it comes to like public assistance. Oh, this is gonna sound bad. Like, I understand, right? A lot of people are depending on that. I have family members who are dependent on that, right? But what about the hundreds and thousands of people who need that on a daily basis? The homeless people, the immigrants, the people that lives in shelters, the people that don't have health care, right? But the fact that a whole lot of amount of people were hurt by not getting their food stamps for the month of November, that's when everybody decided to like make a bigger deal about. That makes no sense to me. I mean, it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense to me at the same time because more people were affected by it. So people were trying to rile up. But I feel like there was no people didn't really rile up or anything like that.
Babe, make sure you hold the mic closer.
My bad.
So you gotta make sure they can hear you.
Go ahead.
Um. All right. So then, what do you feel like people could? What do you feel like people could learn from it? What do you feel like people can learn from the government being shut down, and then us persevering through it?
People have to learn to have things on their own, right? Investing is a part of it, right? I don't really know too much about like a high yield savings account, but that's something that, people need to learn. And I need to learn myself on like how to work on that. Also, having your like being self-employed,
Self sufficient.
being
Self
self
sufficient.
yeah,
Because people in Congress still got paid. Stock market,
with our money.
yeah. Stock market is still going crazy. Um, they were still taking taxes out of checks. So I feel like that whole government shutdown was a hoax. It was a finesse.
Yeah, it's just a distraction. And I feel like they're going to come back on January. Is it January 30th?
Mm.
Listen, the whole thing, like the way it ended was it was right. The revision got approved, right, to see if the food stamps were going to be given to the other states that were not receiving it, right? But who's to say that they're gonna approve it? Orange Face, he already hates the world, so like he just gotta sign it. Like
He
who's
already signed it.
no, that was the revision though.
No, it's open.
Remember when we watched it?
They
That was the
signed it. He
revision.
signed it today.
He resigned.
He signed
He
it
signed
today.
the to be revised.
Babe, the government is open back up.
Oh, damn. See, I didn't follow up on that. My bad.
Wait. Um, I feel like people should have learned one. Even if you work a government job, you can still be let go easily because they don't care. Um, bro, why you deleted the message for? You could have kept it up.
You said about the wedding ring.
Yeah, you could have kept it up. It's coming soon. You heard? We already spoke about it.
We have.
Oh my gosh.
We still in the works.
No, we already spoke about it. Um, yeah. Even if you have a government job, you can still be let go. Two, it showed that the government ain't here to save anybody and they don't care about you. Um, even if you have a kid and your kid was starving, they not gonna care. Even if you're a family of five and your kids needed food, they ain't gonna care. Um, three is it definitely showed people that you need to have a better financial structure. I don't understand this whole money ain't important thing when you honestly need it to live, and you cannot lie to yourself and say that money is not important or that money does not equate to happiness. And I get it, you're supposed to be happy regardless, right? But being broke is not gonna keep you happy, bro. I don't give a fuck who you are.
See, this is where
No,
we
no,
don't
no.
agree.
Listen, we don't have to agree.
No, I'm saying this is where we don't agree, right?
Being broke, not
I'm not
having
okay.
it,
Okay, I'm being
not
broke is just being like it's just bad, right?
okay. Exactly. Thank you.
But
Thank you. Thank you. You will suffer. No, wait. Let me finish. Let me finish. Because if she had a millie right now, she would not be telling y'all, "Oh, we disagree." It's cap. It's cap.
no,
It's
because everyone
cap.
is built differently,
Everybody is
right?
built different, but
So there are
in a
people.
we live in a capitalistic society where people get treated cruel, very very cruel, if you don't have it, right? And for some have it, but then sometimes people will treat you like an ATM, which is kind of fucking whack. But you cannot survive without it. You have been programmed to think negative about it, right? But there's a reason why you get up, you go to work because you need the money. And there's a reason why people play the lottery every day, wishing upon a star, because they need the money. Now, money amplifies who you are. That's all that it does. It's a tool. It amplifies who you are. It you can't really cover up insecurities with money because you can have a lot of money and still be an insecure person, if that makes sense. But but what she does tell me is that you cannot only focus just on money and that's it and forget about everything else. You know what I'm saying? You still have family, you still have your relationship, you still have, you know, just life in general, right? Which is true.
Money shouldn't be the only thing to make you happy.
But see, that's the thing. That's the thing. I never said money is the only thing that makes me happy. I make myself happy. But I do know that money ties to your livelihood. I know that for a fact. How would I be able to take care of anything if I don't have no money? How would I even be able to be in a relationship if I don't have no money? Make it make sense. How would I be able to do anything for my significant other if I don't have any money? Can't do nothing, right? So me personally, it took me years, and I'm every day I'm reconditioning my mind. Every day I'm reprogramming my mind. To I definitely appreciate that, bro. Um, it took me every day I'm reprogramming my mind, reconditioning my mind to be open to receiving, to having a better relationship with money, to learning how money works, right? Because every day you get up, you go to work, you trade time for money to take care of bills, and it's man
Because
made,
that
right?
was what
It's
we
all man
were
made. We was
conditioned
conditioned,
to do.
right? Programmed to do that, like a computer, right? But you know damn well, all of us know this in this stream, that if you needed something, like if you really needed to eat, or you needed to send a loved one something, or you needed to pay your rent, or you needed to do something, and you didn't have the money, you would feel like shit, and that's a fact. That's a fact. Because nobody wants to ask somebody for help, right? Nobody wants to be a burden to another person, right? But you also know too, like, nah, I gotta have a better relationship with money. See, of course, the other extreme of having no money is not ideal. Like, but you gotta think about that though, bro. Many people. stress because of the lack of it, right? But there's no lack of money on the planet. They print it. It's infinite. The lack of it is evil, right? But people have been programmed and conditioned to think that money itself is evil. It's not evil, it's neutral. People are evil. And as a fact, family and friends will show their true colors when you have the money. Bro, I got treated like shit. Like, bro, it's so hard to explain, bro. One thing that fueled me is when I got called broke. That was it. I don't give a fuck. That fueled me. Nobody can call me that. That's a fact. I don't give a fuck who you are. Nobody can call me that. I'm not big baller, multi-millionaire, not yet. But nah, because broke is a mindset. Broke is a mindset. It's not about the amount of money you got in your bank account. It's a mindset. You feel me?
But you got to think about there are rich, wealthy people who have
Say it, please. Because here
millions
we go. Here we
and
go. Here
trillions
we go.
of dollars, and they are
No, not all of them. Good. Because she about to say it. She's gonna say what everybody says. Oh my god.
miserable.
Babe.
I'm
Majority
just
babe,
saying. I'm
babe,
just
babe,
saying.
babe,
Yeah.
babe,
No,
babe.
no.
Chat.
I let you, I
Chat.
let
You see this
I
what
let you
majority of the
go.
world says. Alright, go ahead. I'm sorry.
There are people on this earth who are wealthy, right? And they are miserable. Why are they miserable? Because either they
They not
don't.
on semen retention. That's a fact. That's a fact, chat. Y'all know that's a fact. They not retaining their seed. They feel empty because they ain't got their energy. Sorry.
Stressing me out.
Alright, go ahead, babe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
They are miserable because they lack the love, they lack the affection, they lack the mental capacity to know that just because they have money, they're not the best.
The best at what?
The best at everything.
What can you be the best at? Everything though. That's not
Just because
feasible.
you have money does not mean you're on top of the world.
Nobody see, nobody said that. Nobody said because you have money you're on top of the world.
But
But
just
but
because you have
gold.
money doesn't mean that you are like just happy. There are people
All
who
right,
are
now
rich
look,
and they
a
are
lot of people. All
miserable.
right, you just said a lot of wealthy people are lonely and depressed. They're lonely and depressed. Number one, because they know this already, right? You're gonna be used as a ATM. This is the truth. You're gonna be used as a bank. People are not gonna see you. They're gonna see what you have. This is what's wrong with human psychology, right? If y'all, bro, when you start to accumulate money, right? People no longer see you. They don't see the person. They see what they can get out of you. And I'm not saying everybody's like that, but a lot of people like that. If you had friends, right? And you rich and you got the money, your friends is gonna look for you to pay the bill or to do this, or yo, can you hold me down with a couple dollars? Or if you got the car, can you take me here? Can you take me there? Or if you got this, that, because they don't see the person. So when y'all say rich and wealthy people are lonely and depressed, it's because they know that damn, like they don't like me for me, they like me for what I have to offer. Because if you take the money away from the person, then the people not gonna rock out with the person more because they no longer have something that they can use from them. And this is a fact. So you got to think about that shit. Same thing if you became the first millionaire in your family. You don't think your family gonna ask you for money? Let's keep it 100. But they don't know what it took for you to get there. They don't know all the work you have to put in. They don't know the long nights, the early risings, the day in and day out consistency that you had to do. But they'll be quick to have their hand out. Why? Because we're family, right? And I'm not saying, oh, let money change you. Nah, but it's gonna expose to you people, right? I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Now, I'm happy that I have a fiance that invests, right? Be on the path of building wealth, of getting rich, right? But at the end of the day, it's like sometimes we both go through the same shit. Cause it's just like we can see it for what it is. And I be telling y'all, bro, I'm gonna be the first millionaire in my family. That's a fact. Nobody's gonna stop me. Nobody's gonna stop me, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just my mentality. I got the hunger. I got the drive, right? You feel me? But it's the truth. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. And my mom always taught me this since I was a kid. Don't no woman want a broke nigga. That's a fact, bruh. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how much you think she love you, bruh. She's not gonna feel secure or have that comfortability if you don't have nothing to bring to the table. I don't care. And I'm saying that in front of my fiance, bruh. She will not respect you. She's not gonna have a sense of security if you do not have anything to bring to the table. If I walked around with no ambition, with no drive, with no hunger, I didn't want to do nothing with my life, right? I didn't have no type of financial awareness, right? I didn't care. I didn't care about nothing. Do you think that she would be with me? No. No. Because of my looks, because I look good? No, bro.
I can speak for
Oh, I'm
myself.
sorry, babe. Go ahead.
Okay. So
Please tell the truth. Yo, do not allow gaslight Taya. Listen, chat. Listen.
he not gonna let me speak because he don't he okay, so I was not raised to think on materialistic things, right? Very like independent mindsets. Like I could do things on my own. I used
Here
to
we go.
say,
Here we go.
I
Here
no
we
longer
go.
say this because I reprogrammed myself to say this, but I used to say I don't need a man to do X, Y, and Z for me because I could do it for myself, right? Until I met
Go look on TikTok and see all the women that's crying out for the good men. Just look. Look.
okay, to answer your question, I if okay, if he had a good head on his shoulders and if he had a plan on how
What you mean
he
if I do?
Wait, the question was if you were broke, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would I still be with you, right? Because you said there's no woman that's gonna want to be with a man. So I'm breaking down my answer to that question.
I'm sorry.
If he was a broke man, right? And if he had a good head on his shoulders and he had a plan and he was acting on that plan and he was trying to like I saw that he's trying to work his way there into the top, I would be with him because he has plan.
But I still have a plan now.
You still
Nah, I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry, babe. But like, you still doing that now, and I'm working my way up. So like,
but I'm saying if you were broke, you I don't know. I mean, he has had his past, right? I am my own person. And he knows that. I don't I don't ask him for anything. Like
nah, that's facts.
sometimes like he'd be like, "Oh, here you go, babe." But I don't ask for anything. I have to force myself to ask for things.
Now, what if? Look what he said. What if he has a plan and keeps failing and ultimately only makes 40,000 a year for the rest of his life? Now I ain't gonna front, bro. First of all, $40,000 a year is not even a lot of money. If like,
That's what he's asking.
nah, nah,
That's
it's
what he's asking the
to make
question.
40K a year for the rest of your life. I would be highly upset with myself because I know that that's not me tapping into my full potential. There's somebody out there in the world right now that's making 40,000 a month. There's somebody right now that's making 40,000 a day. So like, I would feel like, bro, it's something that you're doing that's wrong, or a system that you're not operating in. Like right now, I'm still adapting to even being like a disciplined person with money, like with finances, because I only been doing this for 3 years. Like, you feel me? And that's a fact. Comparison is joy's biggest step. That's a fact. I don't like me personally. Me personally, I compare me to me, right? I get motivated from millionaires and billionaires, right? I get motivated because I'm like, damn, like I'll be able to do so much more and like not because I don't want to keep trading time for money. Like it's not even an even exchange. You feel me? Because like I'm trading 60 minutes of my life for $15. That's not even $1 a minute. Like, think about it. That's not even $1 a minute, right? Because if you make 60 an hour or a little bit above 60 an hour, that's $1 a minute. But that's not even $1 a minute. You feel me? So, um, hold on. Nah, damn. See, I made me do my train to uh,
We ain't do nothing.
my fault.
We ain't do it.
My fault, chat. My fault, chat. But yeah, long story short, I only been doing this for 3 years. Like I started investing at 28, 31. So I'm still new. Like I'm this all this stuff is still new to me. I'm not freaking got all the answers. Houdini, I know it or no, I don't. I actually don't know anything. That's the truth. I don't know anything. Like, go ahead, babe. What you about to say? I already know you about to say something. Go ahead.
But to answer the question, right? If the plan keeps failing,
You learn.
and my support, like, I definitely will be supporting on the journey, right? I gotta see what's failing about the plan. And you need to be multifaceted. Like, you can't just be settling down for just one plan. You have to have different plans. So, like, different accomplishments. If you're just focused on one thing, it's gonna be hard. But if I see that you have plans, right, and you're trying to achieve them, and you're not giving up, because I think having being consistent, right, having drive is really important. It's a really important characteristic in a person.
Now, that's a fact. Now, I will say this: getting good at one thing over and over and over, that's good. Because if you do this and this and this and this, you're never gonna master this one thing. You see what I'm saying? So like that's like a boxer trying to be a football player and a basketball player and a baseball player, but their main profession is boxing. Like, nah, you want to get boxing that back so that you can be the champion at that. You see what I'm saying? Um, Not having a plan at all, that's ultimately planning to fail. I don't care who you are, male or woman. You gotta have plan. You gotta have goals. You gotta have a plan that you know that your plan may fail, right? You
You
have
gotta
to
act on it.
you gotta act on it, and you also have to understand that your plan may not go as planned, but it's gonna go the way that God plans it. That's a fact. Like a lot of things, I done quote unquote like she tells me this like don't put a date on something. Don't put a date on something. Just let it happen when it happens, you know? And I didn't set a date on plenty of goals that I had for myself. And sometimes I, hit the goal before the date or during the date or after. Sometimes I didn't hit the goal at all, you know? But just having a target and knowing what you want is one of the most important things. And you have to be consistent, bro. Like people lack consistency because they don't have instant results. You feel me?
Sorry, I was looking for this one.
No, you good. He said trying. I guess he meant to put trading. Trading time for money is terrible when the wages are low. Bro. It's not the way that people get rich. Like I'm trying my best to like express it to y'all because we've been so conditioned and programmed to think that I'm just gonna work the job and then I'm gonna eventually get rich, but it's not gonna happen. They're not gonna pay you what the CEO is making or what the CFO is making, the owner of the company. You're not gonna reach that. You're gonna get 10x less than what they're making, 20x less than what they're making. And on top of that, if you own no equity in a company, you're definitely cooked. If they don't pay you no stock options, like at least Amazon and Apple and Walmart, they pay their employees stock options. At least. You feel me?
Didn't UPS too?
Um, not sure.
UPS did.
Yeah, UPS probably did, but at least they get some type of equity in the company. You know, how rich do you want to be, billionaire or is a decade millionaire enough? Honestly, bro, like multimillionaire, multimillionaire. Cause I'm already 31. So like, even if I strive to be a billionaire, that's gonna take like shit. Just rest of my life, 70 years, shit. But multi-millionaire, you're damn right. You feel me? 10, 15, 20 mil, 30 mil, 50 mil. That's right. Yeah, man, 100 million. But I'm definitely aiming for a multi-millionaire. Uh, because I think about my present self, and then I think about when I get older. Like cost of living is gonna be way higher. Uh, your body obviously is gonna be tired, and you're not gonna want to work when you're 60, 70, 80. Like you can't live off Social Security and like I said Medicaid. You can't live off Social Security and quote unquote
Medicare.
Medicare, and you can't live off of retirement because retirement is it's not real. Um, Social Security is fixed income, but my thing is just to own like more real estate, own more assets, and
That's crazy.
be able to teach it to people because that's how the rich get rich is the assets, not trading time for money. Yeah.
You
How rich do
should.
you want to be, babe?
I wanna be a millionaire. Nah, a multi-millionaire. So bad.
All right, Bruno Mars.
I'm almost there though.
You damn right. You feel me? He said these jobs pay so low for the cost of living, rent, and inflation. Most people working 3 jobs, struggling. Like it's really true.
That is a
Like
fact.
me, I got the W-2, I got Uber, and then I got this YouTube channel. That's 3 jobs. Can't make that up. That is legitimately 3 jobs. This is a job because I get paid if I reach the threshold. Uber, I got to do it on my off days, and then W-2. And that's bad. That
I know.
full-time job does not pay enough money to take care of everything and then leave you some to save. That's why I say the W-2 system is rigged, and you get taxed at the highest rate. Like, man, don't get me started. Yeah, babe, you gotta add your 2 cents.
It's like no matter how much you work in your W 2 job, you still have to, in today's economy, you still have to get another job plus another job, which takes time away from your family, takes time away from yourself, takes time away from your family, takes time away from your creativity, takes time away from just the world. You don't get to socialize as much, you don't get to do anything.
Yeah, and the time is finite. Like, you could always make more money, but you cannot make more time. So this is why I be like,
And we only have a X amount of time, and
nobody knows how much time they have left on this planet. Like honestly, nobody knows. But this is why like people strive to not don't get me wrong, not everybody wants to be rich and not everybody wants to be wealthy. Like everybody does not have that motive or drive in their life. But if you want to be able to live the life that you desire, like do what you want, go wherever you want, not have to constantly like have the fear of looking at your bank account and like can I get this? Can I get that? Like you bro, in order for you to get out of that vibration, you gotta strive to get rich. Like because it's not just for you. It's for your family. It's for you feel me? Like your significant other. It's for the people that probably didn't think it was possible. And then they see you do it and it's like, oh, it's possible. How did you do it? Now is everybody gonna put in the work like you? Probably not. Probably not. Are people gonna make the sacrifices that you made? Probably not. I don't go out. I don't fucking drink every weekend and drink my life away. I stopped smoking weed. Like it's so real, bro. Man, it's a lot of stuff I gave up. I ain't gonna lie. I would rather sit here. Literally, I would rather sit here and study a stock market chart. Literally, this is probably fine to me. Staying in the house. You feel me? But a lot of people are not willing to go through it in order to build something because people want everything right now. Like we literally live in a microwave generation. But a part of life is like staying down till you come up, you know, and just like persevering through the storms. Persevering through the storms, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And it takes a bro, it takes a lot. Like you gotta have belief, you gotta have grit, you gotta have consistency, you gotta stay disciplined. Um, you gotta actually take action. You gotta be willing to put in the work. You know, you gotta say, yo, listen, I'm gonna put this money to work, and then that's it. There's no questions asked. Like, cause it's shit that you have to do. Like, it's not no, oh, somebody's gonna just hand me a 100,000. Somebody's just gonna, I'm gonna just play a scratch off and just win a whole bunch of money. Like, bro, because even people that hit the lottery, the reason why they go broke is because they don't have the financial discipline. You didn't. First of all, you probably ain't really believe that you can win that much money. Second of all, you thought about all the things that you could buy, and all the stuff that you bought is depreciating assets. They don't put money in your pocket. You didn't buy no real estate. You didn't do none of that. You feel me? You just bought a whole bunch of stuff. Probably took a couple trips, gave some money to family, this and the third, and then went back to broke.
I know people like that. That is true. That does happen a lot.
Like it's you gotta have the discipline, bro, and you gotta have like the will to like, nah, how much can I keep? Like I was, bro. Earlier today, I was listening to Earn Your Leisure. I don't know if y'all watched them on YouTube, but they like a group of like, it's like three of them that talk about finances and stuff. You feel me? And they made a video. They was like, oh, what happens after you become rich? And like, first thing they said was, don't buy a house. Don't buy a house, because that's one of the dumbest things you could do with your money is buy a house, right? Because now you're paying a mortgage, 30-year
30
mortgage,
years.
right? And then they said, don't try to buy a big expensive car, because like, how can I explain this? Uh, all right, because we're not taught about money, right? You can have 50,000 to your name right now, right? You can have 50K, 40K, 30K, 20K, 10K, whatever, and purchase an item. So you got the item, but you no longer have the money. So now you start from zero again, right? So for example, you want to buy a car. Okay. Like I want to buy a Tesla, right? The Tesla I want is like 35,000, right? So if I had the 35K and I went to Tesla and I bought the car, paid in the cash 35,000, I no longer have the 35,000. Tesla got the 35,000. I just have the car,
That's why it's better to finance a car.
right? But you don't just want to be moving sporadic once you get rich, because now you got to go back to making the money again. And that's already a journey on its own. Keeping the money, not just making money, because we can make money working a job, selling products, um, you know, making videos on YouTube or TikTok, whatever. Like, but keeping it is the most important thing, because the more that you can keep and you can let compound over time, eventually the assets will pay for the things that you want, and then you can always make it back in the assets, because the assets don't stop. Assets are infinite. We like you just condition to thinking like so much that you don't understand how infinite assets really are. Like Elon Musk is about to be a trillionaire off of assets. Jeff Bezos is a one of the richest men in the world off of assets. Larry Ellison, assets. Mark Zuckerberg, assets. Uh, Warren Buffett, assets. And they own companies, of course, but a lot of it is through stocks. Feel me? He said, "I'm curious why they would say don't buy a house. Houses, no, a house only appreciates right if somebody buys it off of you for what you're selling it for. Hold on, move closer, babe. Right? So if you purchase a house, because right now homes is 200, 300, $400,000, bro. People don't have that.
$20 million.
Like people don't just have that just laying around. You know what I'm saying? So if you purchase a house, okay, you put equity into the home, 200,000, and then you sell it for 500,000, right? You gotta hope that somebody buys it off of you for that much money. There's a lot of homes that's not even being sold right now because people don't have it.
But were they saying when you first become rich, the first thing that you
Is
should
you
not
should not do.
do
You should not
is,
buy a home.
yeah, so that's
You should rent. Just rent, right? Because you could always leave. You could always look for another apartment, right? You could pay the rent on for the year, pay 30,000 or 25,000 for the year. You got somewhere to stay for a whole year or 2 years, whatever, right? You pay 50,000 for 2 years. You got you up a couple M's. 50,000 ain't gonna hurt you, right? And then like you can have a business, the business and make the money back, or your assets make the money back. But it's like you don't want to just do stupid stuff once you get rich, because then all you're gonna do is go back to being broke, and nobody wants to be broke, bro. Like that's another reason why people get rich, because they're afraid to go back to being broke. Like, and that's a real life fear. Once you start making money or something, you get scared because you're like, damn, I don't want to go back to where I was at. Like every day, I'm like, put it in the assets, put it in the assets, put it in the assets. Why? Because I don't want to go back to where I was at. I don't. Like that shit was very unhealthy, bro. That shit was and I feel like not I feel like broke like zero or negative or whatever. Like that is like a entity that's attached to you on a spiritual level. That's like draining your energy. Feel me? That's why I tell you, I getting on SR is gonna help you build wealth. It's gonna help you get rich. But you'll only know based off of experience. Um Shout out to everybody in the stream. Make sure you double tap the screen, y'all, so that it double tap. It could like he said, let me ask you something. If inflation is 3% year over year, how much of an increase will you need to keep up with inflation? I ain't gonna front, at least 8. At least 8 to 10%. At least. And you could get that in markets for a fact. The SP 500. Well, I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't really give you no financial advice. But you could get that in the markets if you tried. If you tried. I cannot tell y'all what to buy. I cannot tell y'all what to do with your money. Like, I can't tell you what to do because that is financial advice. And then there's no promises in the stock market. I'll tell you that right now. Like, there's no promises. Because it could be a year where the markets just go red. Feel me? He said, what is SR? Semen retention. Retaining your life force energy. Go ahead, babe. You can say whatever you want. I'm sorry. You tired?
I took a Tylenol,
Oh, you did say that.
but I'm not tired.
In the stream so far too. Cause I needed this. I came home angry. Cause it's stupid ass job. Call it what it is. It's stupid.
It's cold.
I closed the windows and I put the heat on. Shout out to everybody that's here, y'all. Double tap the screen so we get more likes. Get the likes up. Anything.
Yeah, that's true.
And if y'all got anything y'all want to ask us, y'all can ask us. We here. What he said?
We celebrate.
Nah.
We are not celibate. But yeah, like even though Cali has like the best weather, that does not mean that that's the best place to live because everything is just so expensive out there too.
I never been to Cali, so I wouldn't know. But you want to say hi to my dog? Look at the dog.
He like, no. You see that? Oh, he backed up.
Huh.
That was funny.
Want to say hi to the people?
He does not.
Oh, yo,
Wait.
Yo, bro, I didn't see Dip on the table. Yo. Nah, y'all ain't see that chat. Nah, y'all ain't just see that. Yo, bro, just jumped on the table. Yo, bro, I did not say to jump on the table, bro. When did you ever do that?
You said come here,
But that didn't mean jump on the table.
but he doesn't know the difference.
Bro, where you even get that from?
Oh, are you okay?
No, right here.
No,
Come here,
don't
right here,
do
right
that.
here,
He's
right
gonna
here.
jump again.
Yo, bro, that was, bro, you've never done that before. I didn't even know you had hops like that.
I mean, he's a German
But
Shepherd,
to jump on the table?
Rottweiler. Yeah, they jump. They
Like, oh,
hops.
that was crazy, bro. I said, do you want to say hi to the people? See, I guess not. That was crazy. Yo, Chad, y'all did not see that. The dog done jumped on the table.
I'm still shocked.
yo, yo. He said, as a veteran, you pay zero down on a house and the military pays for it. So the house stay there for 3 years and sell it when you transfer.
Oh,
That's fire. Word,
that
that's
is
fire.
nice.
Yeah, in New York, bro, they be head cracking out here, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Rent here right now, it just went up to 1850. 1850. But it's a 2 bedroom, so it's kind of crazy if you ask me. But I have no control over that.
That was
That was crazy.
that was crazy.
Bro really jumped on the table. Bro, why you keep asking all these questions, bro? We live in Long Island. Live in Long Island, bro. I don't like people asking so many questions. Just the internet.
Personal questions he
Yeah,
means.
personal questions. Just the internet, bro. We did 15 years in the Navy. That's solid, bro. Shout outs to you.
Thank you for your service.
Word. Yo, can y'all let us know if it's clear? Like where y'all watching us from? Is it clear?
I
Does
think
it?
it is. I think it's just my phone
Is your phone?
because I don't get service here. You know.
Wow, thanks. My gosh. Yeah, like we talked about earlier. Make sure y'all doing what y'all gotta do as far as the investing. Also retain your energy. Um, if y'all ever want to join, I've been telling y'all this for the longest. I got a Discord chat and a Telegram chat that's free. That my Discord just hit 112 people, and then the
Congrats.
thanks, babe. And then a Telegram, I don't know where we at, like 40 something, I think.
No, you surpassed that.
I don't know how many we got in Telegram, but I'm just trying to have more people in the chats. For me, so if y'all do want to join, y'all could. Um, Also to everybody that's been supporting the YouTube channel, thank y'all, cause none of this is possible without y'all. You know, I'm not the only person watching the video, so I just want to, show my gratitude, show my thanks to the people. Um, and yeah, if y'all got anything that y'all want me to make, like I'll make it. He said you get 4,500 a month for the rest of his life. That's 39.87 a month for enrolling. Damn, that's fire. See that be the perks with like the Navy, the Army, Marines, like stuff like that. Is that they pay you once you leave, they pay you for the rest of your life. So that's definitely fire, bro. Word.
So you're gonna be pilot? It's at flight school. That's cool.
Now he got out the Navy though. He not in the Navy no
Yeah, but he's gonna.
more.
He said he's gonna be enrolling in his flight
No,
school.
he said plus 39.87 a month for.
Oh,
Oh, wait, wait. So you in flight school right now, or you enrolling? Cause that's still fire. Where
he's gonna be a pilot. Mm.
Tired.
Oh, he airline pilot.
Yeah, I seen what happened in the market today, bro. I was getting cooked. I was getting super cooked. I was down like damn near 700 today, but I was laughing. Tesla hit 397 today.
Yeah, I see. I didn't check. I didn't check, so I didn't know nothing. But
Tesla hit 397. Amazon hit
two
239.
thirty.
Yeah, 239. Nvidia is under 190 right now. The SPY hit 670,
I got Nvidia for 128.
671 or something like that. You feel me? Go front. Discounts because of orange face and because they opened up the government again. I thought we was gonna go green. I ain't going front. Being that it was the first day or whatever, I thought that we was gonna have like a 2%, 3% day. Nah. Um, I don't know. I can't. I can't tell you where the market is going because I don't. We make predictions, but nobody truly knows. I just feel like they making it too easy to get rich because these prices are like the lower it goes, the more shares you could scoop up at a discounted price, and you know that the market is gonna rally again. And this is Q4, so
Mm-hmm.
companies are trying to make as much profits as they can to finish out the year, and this is where they make majority of their money. So y'all might as well just listen. Nvidia super cheap, Tesla cheap, Amazon cheap, uh Apple been doing good in my opinion, but
And you don't have to
Google too
buy the full shares. You could just buy a fractional share.
until you reach your full share.
Yeah, because even when you buy a fractional share, like a lot of people don't think this, but like when you buy a fractional share, you still make some type of income.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's not gonna be a whole lot, but still
It's
making
something.
something.
Um, Now I know people definitely. I mean, people are still spending. That's the thing. Like, people cut down on spending, but people are still spending money. Like, they may not be spending as much as they was before, but they're still spending money. You know what
Or
I'm
like they're
saying?
not spending money when it comes to this big income in corporations.
Yeah, but it's not like just that nobody's buying nothing from these companies. Nah, Amazon still making money. Google still making money. People still buying Teslas. Uh, you know, he said just because it's cheap doesn't mean buy that might not be the bottom. That's the thing though.
Yeah.
Nobody knows the bottom. Nobody knows the bottom. I mean, the real bottom is zero. $0. $0. If a stock goes to zero, that's the bottom, bro. It ain't gonna get no lower. You feel me? But whenever you get pullbacks, like in a day, like 1%, 2%, might as well. Cause ain't no fundamentals change about the company. They probably lost a little bit of market cap, but who's to say the market cap ain't gonna go back up? You know, it's all about perception. Like, I look at it as, bruh, if I was to walk up to the Amazon Corporation and say I want to buy this whole entire business for $230, and I gave them $230 and they gave me the business, I'm gonna be like, that's fire. You feel me? So that's the way I look at the stock market. Like, because these are you part owner of the business. And whatever the company go through, you going through it with them. You may not be the CEO, but you still own shares in the company. You just have to be consistent with the shares and you have to let compound interest do what it's supposed to do. And you gotta be patient. Because being patient pays. Like, I feel like we're gonna finish out the year strong. We're gonna finish out the year strong. Like, I definitely feel like that. But it's not based off of my feelings. It's based off of what the market is gonna do. Because the market is always right. You know? I can sit there and say, I think the market's gonna do this tomorrow. I think the market's gonna do this, but they don't care. Like the market is always right. I'm just a participant. You know. How do you feel about the stock market today, babe?
I didn't check, but upon hearing, I should have probably not checked because I feel like I lost. Well, let me not say lost
There we go.
because
There we go. Thank you. She's learning.
I know that the discounts are a lot for me right now. I do have high percentages, so
Yeah.
they look mighty good.
Her percentage is higher than mine, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Listen to her. Listen to her. Listen to her. I'm trying to tell y'all.
But
I
they look good because I don't be buying on the red days.
be telling her.
But it's because I bought them at such a low price.
I be telling her to buy more.
Good morning.
She's afraid to mess up the percentages,
Good
but
night.
you cannot be afraid to mess up percentages because you gotta own more stock in the company. That's how you gonna make more money.
Yeah, but I invest in other stocks.
Like.
I have so many. You want to tell you the list? I have Amazon, Google, Tesla. Tesla? I bought Tesla at an amazing price. I got Tesla. I got Palantir. I got Amazon. I don't know if I said that already. I did. My bad. Um, Apple. I have. What was that? I have.
Oracle.
Yes, Oracle. I have Starbucks, Target, Walmart. Listen, I need to sell Starbucks because Starbucks is just ugh. But what else I have? That's 10. I have 18 so far.
Royalty income.
Yeah, Realty. I have Vici. I have did I say Palantir? I have that. I have 18. I'm at number
She's
13
looking like an
already.
ETF.
Oh, I have SPY, ETF, SPY.
I only got 15. But
Oh, I have Coursera.
I don't know
I
what
need
that
to
is.
sell that one too.
Yeah, she got a diversified portfolio for a fact. But I'll be telling her to go heavy in just like 5 to 7 companies, and then the rest of them just balance it out. Cause like when you put more into the growth stocks, that's what's gonna help push your portfolio up. But when you are spread out too thin, it's gonna be harder for you to make like good gains. You know what I'm saying? Like like a portfolio. I mean, 18 is good because it's diversified. Like it's not like one company is gonna drive the portfolio down. But like I be telling her, like 5 to 7 companies, just dump heavier in, and then definitely real estate for the cash flow. You know, for the dividend, and then it should be alright.
I mean, I'm still high right now.
Nah, yeah, her percentages is I ain't going front, y'all. I asked her, shit, you might have to teach the people, cause well, I not asked, I told her she might have to teach people, cause Jesus Christ, like I could be up like 40% on the stock. Shit, ask her how much she up on the stock. She, right, Liz? You want to say what up to the people? Right. But well, some of y'all that's in the chat right now, what's some companies y'all got in y'all if y'all have a portfolio? If y'all don't mind sharing. If your current job paid you 250,000 a year, would you feel the same about it? Fuck these jobs. Fuck you talking about. Fuck these jobs. Look,
See, I thought the answer would have been different.
look. Fuck these jobs. If a job paid you 250,000 a year, but they stressed you out and you didn't have no life, would you be happy? No. Why? Because you can sit there and say they're paying $1,000 a year, But what is it costing you?
100 is crazy.
What is it costing you? Mental well being. Because 250,000 a year is 250,000 a year. But if it's costing you mental well being, if it's costing you stress, if it feels like the golden handcuffs, you know? And that's usually what these companies try to do to people. And I feel like people in these jobs, they change because of the money. Like people become managers and supervisors and stuff because they want to make more money, but then they forget where they came from. Especially at the job that I work at. Like a lot of them forget that they was in the opposition before as a person pushing them out, but they tend to, I don't know, have this big ass ego and feel like they just better than people when they're not. But that's in a lot of companies, bro. A lot of jobs. Um, would I feel the same way about it? Mm, if they was paying me 250 to push Mel, shit, I'll be like, hey, shit, 250 is cool. But I would still say fuck these jobs, cause still fuck these jobs. That's just what it is. They suck. The jobs suck. But would I take 250? Of course. I'll take 250. I'll take 250. I'll invest the money though. I'll invest uh, I'll invest 75% of that shit. I ain't going for it. I'll invest 75% of that and live off the rest. Cause you gotta have money managers, you know. But do I feel like I can make 200,000 in the market? Yeah. Off my own like ability? Yeah. Do you claim deductions? You can't claim deductions on a W-2. So it's really nothing to claim. Now, entrepreneurship, you can, right? You could write things off, but with a W-2, you cannot write off anything because the money is already taken out. It should be for the job in general or a low paying job, both. Both. Number one, they treat you like crap. Literally. I'm telling you, bro, they harass you, they treat you like crap, they down talk you, um, they make you feel like you're less than. Even though nobody could really make you feel like that, but I never been so angry at a job in my life until I started working at this place.
I feel like there is no longer a work ethic at a job place anymore. I feel like people take their First Amendment rights and think that because they are in a workplace that they could just talk to whoever they want, however they want. Um, whether it's because they're unhappy with their lives, whether it's because they're unhappy with their job, whether it's because they're just unhappy or they just want to like just mess with you. Um, I think that people have are lacking professionalism when it comes to talking to their employees.
Yeah. So a lot of these, I don't know. And then the low paying is definitely like it's stressful because you would have thought a W-2 job is like in my brain, I'd be like, yo, I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing what I was taught. Get a job. Then I see the finesse, and I'm like, bro, there's really no point. Like for all that, I could just create a job for myself, and whatever happens, happens. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having to deal with the stress and the back and forth and the being treated like crap, like, because I don't have to put up with it. Like we tend to put up with things just because we need the money to pay the bills, but that's not a healthy like life for you, you know? Like
Excuse
this is
me.
not a job that I wake up and I'm just like excited to go to work. I'm like, this is it. I can't wait to get to work. I can't wait to go to the plantation. Like, bro, that's what these jobs are. It's the plantation. America is a plantation, bro. America a corporation. But like I'd be excited to get up and make my videos and monetize my videos. I'd be excited to, you feel me, like study the stock market and put in the time and the reps. I'd be excited to go to the gym. I'd be excited to spend time with my lady. I'd be excited to work on my business. I'd be excited to talk to God. Like Those are things that bring me excitement. Spend time with family, like things like that. Not go work for somebody else and they giving me $15 for 60 minutes of my life. Nigga, you bugging. And I don't even mean to say the N word, my job, but it just like y'all really trying to play in my face. You could say you signed up for the job. Yeah, you're right, I did, but it's not what it's caked up to be. So if you had a job and you're not mentally sane, don't let it take from your mental. Like don't let it destroy you mentally because that's what the job will try to do. You know. Thank you, bro. It's engagement. We getting married soon. But thank you. Look, he's speaking into existence. Y'all coming to the wedding, y'all. For a fact.
Virtually.
Y'all coming to the wedding, alright?
Virtually. Yeah, say virtually.
Virtually. y'all go be there for a fact. Word. But um but yeah, I get psychologically, yes sir, bro. Psychologically I get tired of the low wages at the job. Because I know that my livelihood is tied to the amount of money that I do generate as a man. And I know that I want better for myself and I deserve better for myself. And I'm not gonna live my life settling and oh, money doesn't make you happy. Okay. Money doesn't grow on trees. Bro, to me, I'm learning business, bro. I'm trying. I know I got a lot to learn, though. Dang, you try to come at me because I said you can't write nothing off on the W 2? My gosh, bro. He.
But on the bright side, I would be okay with just a courthouse wedding. Like our families are like big on celebrating, right? So I know they want something more, but it's what we want. And he low key wants a wedding.
Yeah, but I don't want nothing too big because it's one day. And opportunity cost. Remember that, y'all. Opportunity cost. Feel me? Some people be like, they'll spend 50,000 on a wedding for one day. One day. One. It's not even a full day. Is it?
Well, you have the wedding, right? You have the wedding ceremony, and then you have the reception.
See, there we go. Look. There we go. Look. Talk your talk, bro. Talk your talk. Let the business pay for the wedding and write it off as a business expense. You're damn right. That's why y'all gotta help me on the YouTube. I'm trying to tell y'all, this is my business. Look, this is my business. You see, it's open. You see, we 91 minutes in. You feel me? All my videos is like it's like low assets to the business. You know what I'm saying? See, he said, "Yeah, I already did it. It ain't worth going all out over. I don't even remember most of the day,
That's
bro. Because
see,
you're gonna spend mad money in just one day. Then it's like, damn,
and then
like,
things your wedding doesn't come as planned. Like I'm not trying to stress.
like it's one day. Listen, I'd rather have the money and then we still get married and we got a family with us, and then we could, stream it on YouTube and y'all could be with us.
Or use the
But
money to go traveling.
use the money to buy
Invest.
some real estate.
Okay,
Buy
okay,
some real
yeah, but
estate.
I'm just saying,
You feel
instead of
me?
having like a wedding, just travel, you know,
Yeah, I want
or
to go. I want to
just
go to Paris and Thailand.
we already know that.
Netflix 10-to-1 stock split is golden, bro.
I hope
Super
they
golden.
split. I
Nah,
hope
they are.
they are.
Yeah,
When?
I think the split is when December or the end of this month or in early December. He said, "Bro, I made a mistake and skipped to the beginning of the stream." It's like, bro. For those that's here, double tap the screen, y'all, so that we can get the likes up. Cause y'all be liking a whole bunch of dumb stuff on YouTube. So y'all can like
Don't
this
say
video.
yeah.
Not y'all. Not everybody. Everybody don't like dumb stuff. But some people like dumb stuff on YouTube. You feel me? Um, But Thailand is definitely on the list. Um, Paris, because I wanna take a picture next to the Eiffel Tower, and I want to visit Texas. And then she has some places that she like to go to. She can share that with y'all, or you can share a couple. You don't got to share everything.
Are you ready? We have Maldives, we have Bali, we have Hawaii, we have Paris,
Excuse me, my
we
foot chat.
have we could go to Africa, countries in Africa. Um
Yo,
the
yo,
world, the whole
listen,
world.
y'all know what that requires.
Money, I
You
know.
feel me,
But we
right?
have that.
No, no, listen. That requires money, all of it. I can't go to Bali or Paris, or I can't be like, yo, I will give y'all something else. No, they need the dinero, okay? And then a passport that requires money too.
Okay, I don't need a passport.
I
He
do.
does. I told him I will get you a passport for Christmas.
Nah, see, that's the thing though. They could all be business write off because of YouTube. This is why I
Mhm.
say this is my business, because I get paid when I reach the threshold, and I have to pay stupid ass taxes on this YouTube money. You feel me? So I could write off everything,
Makes
like,
sense.
because it's a business. It's literally a business. People think YouTube is just YouTube. No, this is a real life business, bro. Do you have an LLC? No, not yet. But this is Google. This is Google LLC, I guess. When I get my form thing, what is it? Is it W4 1099 1099 1099 whatever the fuck. When I get my form from Google, what, bro? Damn, you trying to cook me? I don't got no LLC yet, bruh.
Do you think he should make a LLC to
Yeah, should
support
I should I
his?
make an LLC for YouTube? Cause it'll be Everlasting Awareness LLC. Dang, bruh, it's cooking me. The financial what engine? The financial engine, bro. Do you got an LLC? You know what? I'm about to go look at your channel. Let's go see. Hold on.
Baby, you could just click on this thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm about to go look at your channel, bruh. Wait, how you do it?
Yeah, there are a lot of lady boys in Thailand. They will tell you like I'm a lady boy. Go to channel.
Oh, my boy been posting videos. I subscribe from her channel. Damn. 64 million US adults have zero emergency savings.
No, it's
Don't look
very.
at me. Don't look at me. I got some type of savings. But my money is in assets. So shit. And I don't be planning for emergencies. I don't even like that language. Like, so when you plan for something, it happens. That's a fact.
That is true.
So I don't like, even like, you know how you could rename like your checkings account, your savings account, whatever. I don't name nothing emergency anything. Like, nah, I don't do that. My savings is called money that has to grow. And then my check-ins is called uh income incoming money to live off. I don't know. I forgot what I named it. But you shouldn't have an emergency savings because you're planning for something to go wrong. And then, if that makes sense. Now I'm gonna make an LLC, bro. He said if you owed $1 million in taxes, you could buy $1 million yacht and host tours of the neighborhood on the lake from right off the entire yacht for $1 million.
Where are you from?
The financial engine. Where you from, bro? And my boy Lone Wolf in the cut. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. That's bro. Bro, taxes are the biggest scam known to man. This is why Donald Trump, bro, he trying to get rid of them. I don't care. I
I mean,
respect
he
it.
should, because
I respect it.
the working class is basically the ones that are paying for
Yep.
taxes.
The working class is cooked. Imagine working and only making 70% of your money. 70.
Just to pay them, just to pay
70.
bills.
Just to pay bills. Imagine working and you making 70% of your money just to pay bills. You're not even making the full 100%. You're making 70%. 7-0. That's crazy. My
Brooklyn in the house.
family in Jamaica. Shout outs to them. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Now that's true too. Like nothing in life is certain, but you don't want to label like, okay, regardless of the fact, if something go wrong, it's just gonna go wrong. But at least be like, at least I have the money. But don't be like, oh, I'm planning for this emergency to happen, because then like the universe is gonna manifest it in some way, shape, or form, and be like, you was planning for it, so here you go.
That's true.
For me, overtime is a super scam, bro, because you get taxed the highest for it. Like you literally, like think about this, right? I was just explaining this to my fiance. When you work overtime and you look at your check and the amount of money that they take from taxes, it's like you're basically working 3 days for free every week. Cause let's just say they or 800 from my taxes out of my check. That's damn near $1,000 just in taxes, right? To a government that don't even care about me. You understand what I'm saying? And like, what? Like, how do they get access to the money that I worked for? Do you understand? You know what? Long story short, bro, that system is just a scam on its own, and I really do hope Donald Trump, orange face, get rid of it. That's it. If he does, nobody can talk shit because a lot of people will be able to save more money. You'll pay the most money in your life in taxes. That's a fact. That is a fact. He said you get more. He said you're getting taxed more on overtime pay, making it a waste of time and energy. Would rather work a second job, bro. Just think about it. Time and a half. Time and a half, bro. You working for free. And W-2, like, aren't you basically working the first 3 months of the year for free for the government? Correct me if I'm wrong, babe.
Say it again.
Aren't you basically like working 3 months for free for the government? Because the amount of money that they take out in taxes. So if you let's just say you pay over 10,000 or 12,000 a year in taxes,
Oh yeah.
that's basically 4 months
That's yeah.
or 3 months. If you make $4,000 a month, that's 3 months. It is crazy, bro. And he said no tax on overtime. Like you could deduct it. So when people file, but that's if they don't shut the government down. Cause if they shut the government down on the 30th of January, bro, ain't nobody. I it's gonna be GG's. So if they but yeah, basically like you'll be able to write off, I think like 10,000 or 12,000. But this job stopped giving out the overtime. So how much would I really be able to write off? Let's really be honest. Forward guidance. I pay 8 to 10% tax. See? That means you paying less than like for instance, like with Uber, I pay 15.3%. Right? I pay 15%, which is not bad. But it's still like it's still something. You know what I'm saying? It's still something. Bro, if they give out the stimulus check, people is just going, bro. You gotta like look at the name, stimulus check. It's just to stimulate the economy. That's all that it is, bruh. It's just to stimulate the economy. It's not like majority of people is going to like save it or invest it. Majority of people is going to take care of what they got to take care of and spend it. And it's going to go right back into the economy. So the only people that's really going to capitalize off of it is the people that own the assets, the people that own the businesses, because people have more purchasing power. Like if that's even if he was to send it. Like if he was to send it, what I'll do is I'll save 1,000 of it and put the other 1,000 into the stock market. You see what I'm saying? That's just me personally. I'll save 1,000 and put 1,000 into the stock market. You know, but my majority of people might do is just buy stuff or take care of bills or whatever. And don't get me wrong, whatever people business. You know what I'm saying? That's their business because we never know what people got going on. Like I got shit that I gotta pay off. I got shit that I gotta pay down. You know, like I'm just being honest with y'all. So I just say be grateful though. If they do send it, be grateful. Cause that's $2,000 that you didn't have. Now, people save it, it won't defeat the purpose. Cause some people don't even have $1,000 to their name. Honestly. Some people don't even have $1,000 to their name. So let alone $400, $500 to their name. So like if they save it, it's like at least they got it. But it is to stimulate the economy. That's I feel like that's why he's doing it. And it's also like a catch to it too. Like they don't ever just do stuff for the people and then there's no catch. There's always a catch to something. So just always keep that in mind. But I appreciate y'all rocking out with us though. This is a long live stream. I know a lot of y'all probably tired. It's 11:30. Make sure y'all tune into my videos. I'm gonna have some more long form videos for y'all. I just been posting a lot of YouTube shorts just to get my views up and some new supporters. It's been helping out a lot. If you haven't yet, just double tap the screen, like the stream, watch it through. I don't even know if I'm going to work tomorrow because after today, I lost my shit. So yeah. But this is a great live stream. Well needed. I had to transmit this energy. Thank y'all for rocking out with us tonight. I love y'all. Like the video, subscribe if you are new, leave some comments below. Well, leave some comments once the video is uploaded. And I'm gonna have some more videos for y'all. And enjoy the rest of your night.